Alright, so apparently it was never stopped. I could have sworn I stopped the stream, but apparently it did not stop, which is odd. But we have returned. I have been inspected, passed. We're good to go. Alright, so didn't really lose the second one. I sort of gave up on the second one because this guy just showed up out of the blue. We're in the middle of our premier draft, so let's finish this premier draft. It would be nice to get 2 wins. So far, did not come close. Like I said, the second time I had to give up. So, first time was just a long fought battle. This one I'm actually pretty good. I don't mind this because mountains are what's hard to get. I'm going to take it. Might be an incorrect presumption. I may regret it, but we're going to try for it. See what happens. It's one of the new Lord of the Rings mountains. See all the little meteorites and stuff coming down. It's pretty cool. Alright, so now let's see. If I have to discard a card because I can't play any, then I'll just stop. Save everybody some time. Wow. Alright, so I have one more chance. If I just get one mountain, I can play every card I have. Well, no. Every card but one. But one. Meanwhile, he's got perfect draw. Wow, this is very sad. Alright, well, I knew it was a gamble. I just expected to do a little better. Wow. Alright, well, save some time, folks. Carry on with your bad self, Mr. Gray. Alright, well, that was frustrating. Mostly because of the second bout. I don't mind losing like I did the first time. Or even the third time, but cool thing is, still got 50 gems, still got a pack, and it didn't cost me anything because I had these draft tokens. Alright, so now let's go look at our daily quests. Elf Scout. Doesn't look like an elf, but okay. Frodo! Yeah, those of you who haven't seen Frodo, there you go. I think I have 3 of him now. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see what we've got for our quests. White or blue? I've cast a lot of those in blue or red. I had no idea that that's what they were. It just turned out that that's the deck I picked was blue and red, so very cool. I'm going to check my sound alerts real quick. I don't know what I'm doing. How do I get this sound? Try properties. Try advanced audio properties. Alright. Sound alerts. Audio monitoring, monitor and output. Everything else says monitor off. Let's change this to monitor off. See if that makes a difference. Let's check it out and see. Shall we?
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Still not playing on my end, but that's okay. I know it's working. You guys can hear it, so that's the point, is you guys can hear it. So moving on. I'm not sure it's works on my other streams, so go figure. All right, let's start with a quote. All right, white, blue, blue or red. Do my dragons. I love my dragons. Problem with dragons is I have to have 3 lands. 3 lands to even have a chance. And I have 3 lands. Excellent. Don't like mulliganing, and I have to mulligan a lot with the dragon deck. Alright, so we're going to start with this guy. I don't have anything that's cheap, so that's fine. These will be taking a while. Does it jumpstart again? You may cast this card from graveyard and then exile. Okay. Alright, so let's go with, well, I don't have any. I need all of them, so I think I'm going to go with blue. Because of this guy, my Quandrix. Then I'll bring in one of my passages as green. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, alright, alright. So I can kill him with my Dragon Fire if I bring in a red. So let's do that. Because I don't like him. Bring him in as a red and then heal him dead. Why are we frozen, folks? Don't freeze. Don't freeze. Know just what you're saying. Alright, and so we will kill him. So if you wonder what popped up there, that was just saying I can expose a dragon from my hand and do that much damage equal to its power. So like I could do 10 damage with that one spell. I don't need to. It defaults to 3 if you don't boost it. There you go, see? Haha. Very nice. Alright. Now we'll bring in a green and be able to cast him. Excellent. Took me a while to get there, but we are getting there. The green, boom. This is also Lord of the Rings forest, by the way. Lord of the Rings land to forest, see? Alright, now we get to bring in my Tanzar Quandrix. Whenever he attacks, I can have the base power of other creatures I control become equal to his power. So I'm going to bring her in, even though she's a 1/1, she will become 5/5. I can't block her because she's bearing the ring, and the ring bearer is legendary, can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. Alright. Let's go. So I need a white or a black to bring in Niz Mizzet. So we're going to make this one black. And I'm going to reveal him. Actually, no, I have a dragon already, so I don't have to. Now I can bring him in. Boom. And use second. I'm going to decline because it doesn't matter. And then I can bring in my Earthquake Dragon. Oh yeah. Bringing in a 10-10, baby. So the Earthquake Dragon costs 15, but it's one less, or I should say 14 in the green. But it costs one less for each drag power, or each, what is it? Mana value of the dragons I control. Is it an instant? It is an instant. I think I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna kill her. Enough of you, away with thee. So if I was smart and was not getting all excited about this Earthquake Dragon. Good game, thank you. I would have killed her first, but I didn't, so. He's got that combo, so what he's doing is every time he gains life, I lose life, and it's the same. So he has these combos that just work on each other. It's the whole point of this game, and he wins the same way every time. I don't like that type of deck just because it's boring. He wins the same way every time. He tries to survive until he can get those 2 cards out, and then that's it. He wins. So to me, it's not worth the W. It's just too boring to me. Alright. Made one of my goals. We'll do dragons one more time. Wow, so this is like, sorry about all the crunching, guys. I forgot my new mic. Second time in a row I've had three lands. That's great. All right, so let's start with him. He has, that's pretty cool, sleeve. Alright, we're going to bring him in as a red. I don't have anything that kills people yet, so I'm going to keep this. Hey, he's back. Welcome, Atomic. Yeah, so I had to quit because of that stupid inspector showing up without telling me like he said he would.
Drop it.
So I have to discard a card. Good. I have 2 of those. I can only play one at a time. And so then I lost the last one because I just wasn't able to draw an island. So It was a frustrating tournament, but that's alright. I'm used to it. And, alright, so let's go ahead and bring this one in. But the main thing was to get the cards. It was a free way to get a bunch of new cards, 52, 56 cards, whatever it was. And try them out. Lots of blues, lots of reds. It was fun. There's some good cards. Alright. 3 life. Unless you sacrifice an island permanent or discard. Okay. Alright, I'm going to discard my Goldspan Dragon. She's at 5. Good. So I can do... Oh shoot, I got rid of the wrong dragon. Alright, well... 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do a red. And a white. Cast this.
You chose the wrong day to cross me.
And then that.
A delay, nothing more.
Alright, so now I can just take damage. I don't care about the damage. I do, but it's alright. Get my... So this will give me a treasure, or I can bring in a thing. I'm just going to resolve and decline. Damage. There's planes. One and 2. I'm going to bring in the treasure token. Now we bring him in. Alright, now I'm finally doing some damage to him. So I can get rid of a non-land permanent. I think I'm going to just kill the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have enough. I'm just going to kill the treasure token. Bring in my great henge. This is a weird card. It lets me grab a creature like this guy, and then as soon as this card comes out into play, which will be in 2 turns, I will then be able to, if I lose a dragon, that creature I just put away will be able to come out for free. So it's an odd little mechanic. Alright, so he has, this is the same type of discard deck that I have. So I'm going to hold on to this so I can discard it. Bring him in as a dragon. By having a discard deck like this, it makes it very hard to do anything because I'm always having to discard, which is why it's so hard. Why my discard deck does pretty well. And instead of just fumbling with English, let me show you. I don't have any white or blue cards in it, but right here. So his was a historic deck, which means it can be from any time. Alright, well, I have a incoming call. Give me just a second, guys. Alright. Keeping E7. That was a Notary Public. I know I'm probably overestimating your curiosity, but that's who that was. All this weird stuff going on. Busy time. So I don't keep meaning to swap these out. Hopefully I'll remember to do it after this fight. Because they were cool, but now I'm over it. I have a whole set where they're all these vampire demon type lands, one of each color. Let's get him evolved. So he evolves into a 2/2 cleric. He is also playing a black deck. He has a lot more cards than I do. He has the cool dragon as on his sleevey. Not sure why he waited so long to cast that when he could have just cast it at any point, but whatever. It's all good, man. It's all good. Let's make him discard some cards, shall we? Oh no, this is kill things. Alright, never mind. Moving on. Alright, now I need some better cards. So I can kill anything he brings out. Ooh, he has a plains too, okay. Was not expecting that. So he is a ward of what? I have to discard a card if I want to cast a spell on him. I'm not targeting him if I play this one. He is sacrificing a non-token creature. Now we make him discard some cards. 2 to be exact, and we'll also bring in a zombie. Zombie has decayed, which means he can't block, and as soon as he attacks, he dies. But it's basically too much damage to him. So he discarded another swamp and a runic shot. I like this card a lot. It doesn't look anything like a swamp. I like the art. In the trenches. Why did he? Oh, it's an enchantment. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and destroy this. Do a couple points of damage. So that's the problem with this deck sometimes, is that right now I'm not doing any damage to him. He's only down to 19. He's not able to do anything to me, but I'm not doing any damage. There we go. Alright, now we're cooking with gas. He has to discard a card. It's not that type of card. So if it wasn't a land, I would have made him discard it. And I'm going to go ahead and curse his Elesh Norn. I think I'm going to take... I have 5 lands, 6 with the 6 in my hand. I think I'm going to go with her. Let's put her down. I'm going to go ahead and curse the Elesh Norn so they can no longer block, and is doing 1 point of damage every turn. So he takes a point of damage at the start of his turn, and when he draws a card, he takes damage. Alright, so he can't block. I'm willing to go ahead and take that 4 damage from him. So he's down to 11 now, and I'm down to 6. Nice. I like it. I like it. Alright, so we're both going to attack and bring him in. So if you're not familiar with battle cards, you can see exile creatures from graveyards. Each opponent loses life and I gain life. Alright, there are no creatures here, so let's see my graveyard. There are no creatures here either. Alright, so let's submit 0. So the battlefields, as long as you do the damage to them that they have, so you get 5, they then come in. So he's now down to 8. So they come in as whatever it is. Sometimes they're creatures. This one was an enchantment. Gonna do 7 damage to me. He's at 8 life, so he wins. I win. I wins. I'm bringing him in anyway. And on his turn, he loses a life and dies. So that was very odd for my discard deck, because normally they're doing a lot more discarding. GG. Thank you. But it worked out. So that's my version of the discard deck that I just played against and lost. Alright, white or blue spells. I have a really crappy white deck, but I'm not feeling it. So let's go ahead and do some Historic Cluster. This one doesn't win anywhere near as much, but this one, I call it the cluster deck just because there's so many. So remember, I just played that guy, and he has a small number of cards in his deck, and he searches for 2 cards and wins the same way every time. This is the exact opposite. I have a lot of cards in this deck, and every game is completely different. But there's enough cool cards in here to where I win a good 40 to 45% of the time. It's a decent deck. Alright, I want the white to play him and her. So let's go ahead and throw this one out, even though it comes in tapped. Next turn I can throw this out. What happens is every time he brings in a creature, it comes in tapped, and I gain life. Bring him in so he doesn't come in tapped. That is a land, yes. It doesn't look like it, but it is. Bring this guy in, and we'll go ahead and bring in, go grab another land. I need some, I have a lot of greens sitting here, but I have a lot of green already, so I'm going to bring in a swamp. Bringing in the swamp, bringing in the swamp. Slide the ruler over a little bit. There's only 2 I have, okay. I keep forgetting to switch out these lands. The birth of Meletis. Meletis. One of the Southern Comfort cards. Alright, bring in my Soul Warden. One more card. Let's see, I can bring him in too. So let's do that. So it'll be a 2/2. So I have. What just happened? Why did that not work? I have to pay 1 green, and then I pay 2. Alright, bringing him in. I'll switch him out to a... I'll bring in a plains just because I don't have a plains yet. And I do have some cards that need plains, so... See, this is another one of those vampires. With the Starry Night in the background. Van Gogh, I believe it is. Alright, let's bring this guy in. Attacking. So, basically he does an 8/7 with vigilance. And then if he targets one of my spells, I attack him. And he quits. So I had no way of knowing how I was going to win, but I did. I got another gem for my mastery track. So every time they change seasons, you work your way along this track here, earning stuff every level you get. The top line is free. See a bunch of cards and stuff. And then on the every time you get one of these things, you open up the mastery tree, and you get art. These are avatars, little people down on the bottom, your face, and these are, and then you also get there's some sleeves sometimes. Alright, so I was trying to get to this one, the Minas Tirith art, because I like it. It's a cool looking card. I like that. See, I like that art. Alright, so going to our decks. The one we just had was the black discard. I'm going to cluster. So let's start with that. We'll edit it. I'm going to get rid of 2 swamps, put 2 better swamps in, just because I don't like those vampire. I'm going to get rid of the plains too. And then I think we will go ahead and wrap this up when we're done here. Alright, so move the sideboard. Oh, okay, never mind. Alright, here we go. Swamp minus forest minus and then my plains. Where did my plains go? Plains. 2, 2, and 1. So let's go to land. Alright, so we're gonna go, what does this do? So I could throw this guy down. It'll always come in tap, so I don't like that. I'm going to add one of this just because I like that art. It's cool. So now I need 2 swamps and 2 forests. Alright, skimming through these, I'm going to go ahead and add a blue. Hall of Storm Giants is pretty cool. I'll go ahead and do that because this has a lot of lands on it. Swamp, add a bunch of lands in here. Alright, I think we're done with those. What does this do? I don't care. Bugbear, we'll throw him in. Alright, so there's my 2. Reds. Actually, I didn't need any reds. Alright, so I still need 2 swamps and 2 forests. Add 1 swamp and 1 forest. She's not bad. It does come in tapped. I don't like that, but just looking at these forest options I have. Gingerbread cabin. Alright, let's go ahead and add one of these. So I need 1 forest and 1 swamp. Just add our regular stuff. Alright, so they have them now to where they're all hidden. So if you want to open them up, you can just click here. And it shows you all the different forests you have. This is the one I have as a favorite. But I want to put in some of these cool Lord of the Rings ones. I'm gonna put this guy in, and my swamp, same thing. I want to put a cool Lord of the Rings one, so I'm gonna put him in. Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of one of these. Where are my mountains? Where are my mountains at? Yeah. I don't see mountains. How can I not have mountains in here? That's weird. Okay. Why am I not seeing my mountains? It's weird. Oh. Ha. I'm thinking this is the dragon deck. That's why. So, get rid of this. Get rid of this. All these, and the blue cards are just added. I'm a silly person. Alright, here we go. That's why. Had the wrong deck in mind. Okay, there we go. Cool, so we've got all our stuff. We're good. We're done with that one. Now let's go to our black discard deck and get rid of the stupid vampires on that one as well. This is only swamps, so make life easier. Yes, I have 9 of these. 1, 2. Alright, so here's my swamps. I don't want blue, just want black. These pits I don't care about. Gain life. I'm gonna add one of these. They are tapped, but you gain life, so it's pretty cool. Deals 1 damage if I use it for my black. Gain life. That's 2 of the 9. Alright, now let's add some 1, 3, 4. This one's cool. 5. Give me just a moment, folks. Alright, so we're at 6 of 9, so I need 6 left. I had 2 of these, so we're going to add 2 more of these. One's a cool one. These are One Ring ones. Yeah, these are the new Lord of the Rings ones. See, the only thing I like about this one is you can just see the people way in the background. Travelers. You can see them here too with the horses and stuff. So I had one. 64, I think I had one more. I think. Let's go ahead and add. So some of these are really cool art, like this one. That's nice. That's very nice. It is not a swamp. So when I pull up a swamp, I want to see a swamp. I don't want to see some weird, who knows what. Like this. This is a cave. It's an awesome cave. I like the art a lot, but it's not a swamp. So anyway, same thing with this. This is one of my favorite art pieces. The tiny little people and stuff coming out of this giant, into these giant sewers. But it's not a swamp. Alright, so I have 65 cards. We're good. Anything else I want to tone down? I think I have like all these cards. I don't think there's any in here that I don't want. Alright, I'm going to take a look at the... I have 2 battles right now. This one isn't really that big of a deal. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this guy because I don't want him. Let's check it out. Alright, let's go to here and look at some battles. The battles. Click OK. So this is the only one I have in play right now. Let's see. This is the one I just got rid of. What does this do? It deals 1 damage to any player, and I gain 3 life. That's nice. Whenever a creature an opponent control dies, put a counter on this, and I gain life. So sure, we'll add her. And the Invasion of Fiora. Choose one or both. Destroy all legendary creatures or all non-legendary creatures. And what happens when it comes in? No, that's not what I wanted. Where'd it go? Invasion of Fiora is worth 6. I want to see this card because I don't know what it comes in as. Why doesn't, that's just weird. It doesn't show. The back half of it. See, all these other ones have a second part. This one does not show a second part. Alright, so never mind. I'm just going to kill it. I don't want that in my... if I can't just do anything with it. Alright, and then these are all multicolored. So I don't want any of those. But let's take a look at this. This is 5. Invasion of Ravnica. Target exile a non they control that is not 2 colors. And whenever cast a spell that is 2 colors... okay. I will never trigger that because I don't have 2 color cards in this deck. However, it's a 5/5. And it lets me kill one of its creatures for 5, so I'll throw one of those in there. Very good, very good. He discards 2 cards, I'm going to throw another one of those. Alright, so... we are done. Let's go ahead and take it for a test drive, and then we'll be done for the day. I need white or blue spells. I will not gain any white or blue spells, cast any during this fight, but it's a fun deck, and we just tweaked it, so let's see what the tweaking does. Try my Mountain Dew Zero. Don't usually drink a lot of these, but they're tasty. They're just too expensive. I enjoy them, they're just very expensive. When I can get a can of Coke Zero for 25 cents, why would I pay $1.50 for another soda? Alright, well, let's make him discard a card, shall we? Coke Zero sponsor. When exactly? I drink a crap ton of Coke Zero. Diet Coke. Mostly Coke Zero. We have a Coke plant right by me, so they have Coke machines out front, but they have damaged and dinged and unwanted for 25 cents. So that's why I do that. I'm gonna block him just for fun. I don't need to. This is a pretty good card. Let's kill him, shall we? Let's see. A couple different choices. We can kill this guy. I want to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna kill him. Next turn, we're going to torment his Bond Warden, which means every turn it'll do 1 damage to it, to him. And he can't block with it. And now I get to pick his hands and discard a card from him. Another one of those stupid knights. Get rid of that knight. He can't block, and because his damage is 0, he cannot hurt me. So he will just sit there and hurt him every turn. Alright, here's a Raven Man, a little late. So what he does is if he discards a card, I gain a bird. A little raven. Notice the little rabbit. It looks like an Almirage. It's a rabbit with a horn. No blocks. He's just trying to get me to kill it. Not gonna do it. Okay, I need 1 card and I can bring in these 2. And I'm gonna pass turn. Not gonna attack because he can block and kill it. Those are stun counters, okay. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Discard 2 card, would you? Thank you. And I get a bird. Remember, whenever he discards a card, I get bird. Birdie. Birdie. He's gonna bring in this guy. He's gonna. This is a planeswalker. Teferi. Okay. Not sure why he did all 7 damage to him, but okay. That was a mistake. Ooh. I think that discarding triggers my Raven Man. It did. Haha, very nice. Alright, so this makes him discard a card, or I can intubate. I think I will intubate. Or do I want to make him discard that card? I'm going to do this first. I'm going to discard it, yep. It was worth it to have him do that. And I'll get another bird. Thank you. Appreciate the birds. So he gets to look at the top card of my library. I'm not sure if there are other cards that he owns that allow him to do anything with that, but there we go. See, that's what you do. Alright, now. Thank you for the bird. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to put a +1 on my people unless this is a really good card again. Alright, so I get to put 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature I control. So I'm going to put this on him. And now he's attacking. I'm going to bring in that battle. So it is a flying 2/2 fairy where it does damage to him every turn if he does not have any cards in his hand. If he has 2 or fewer cards in his hand, then he takes damage. Ooh, he quit. Okay, I'm surprised. I did have fun. So with this guy sitting here, I wasn't able to do a whole lot of damage to him, and he's doing 7 to me every turn. Although I do have this guy now, so maybe that was why. All right, well, hey, that works for me. Again, that's a yay! I'll take the W. Alright, let's stop messing around, get some white and blue. Go to my historic, my shrines. I have a white human deck, but it's embarrassing. It's not very good. I might even just erase it, but maybe I'll tweak it and add some Lord of the Rings cards in it, you know. So I'm going to instead go to my decks. Here, take a look at my Lord of the Rings Ringbearer Brawl deck. So you've already seen in the last episode, a couple hours ago, you saw how the ring tempts you works. Alright, so these are all the cards that the ring tempts you. So I'm going to add this one, this one. So I'm adding in all these cards that I don't have added already. Alright, so that puts me up to 55. So I still have all of the Nazgul. So there's the ring wraiths. So there are 9 ring wraiths, and I only own one of them. There's also, so there we go. And they're all they're all. Oh, so let's see. If I craft this sucker, I have 170 of these guys. Alright, so we're going to make these ring wraiths. Alright, I'll make 2 of them. This one is an amazing card. Because at the beginning of your upkeep, you get the ring tempts you. That's amazing. And then every time I pick a ring bearer, even if it's the same one, I draw a card, and if I pay 2 life, I don't have to. So lots of choices. It's a really good card. This is a rare. Just looking to see if any of these are cheapies. The Witch King of Angmar. None of those are cheap. Alright, so we're getting there. Let's go ahead and stop crafting. We will add the other 2 Nazgul to my deck. 57 of 100. Oh, 58. Cool. So we're going to have a lot more. We're going to have some. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 across, 28. So there were 28 plus a handful more. 29. It's like 30-ish ring tempts you cards, and I'll have all of those. $40 lands, so that's 78. So then I'll have about 20 cards to board wipes, kill everything, attack, discard, exile. So that's what my focus is going to be. Kill his creatures, stop him from being able to do stuff, and in the meantime, tempt the crap out of my ring bearer. Alright, so I'm done with this for now. Save and exit. Okay. Alright, so let's finish off my quest for the day. White or blue. I think I'm going to play my shrines. Because the Shriners have a lot of white. I'm almost positive there were no shrines in the Lord of the Rings set. we're gonna search for shrine. See if there's anything I forgot or didn't add. Hit craft. Alright, so what is this? Fire Shrine Keeper for 1. He's a 1/1 with Menace. I'm gonna go ahead and craft him. He's common. I have 199 of these cards. Oh, I didn't craft it. I said craft. Thank you. So that's the only card I had in here that I didn't have added. Alright. What about my Shrine Keepers? What's going on here? Okay, don't see a difference. Alright, stop crafting. Add him. So it puts me at 99 cards. I'll add one more land. Excuse me. And I'll just add him. Here we go. Puts me at 100. I like it. Let's go. Done. Alrighty, folks. Give it a shot. Let's see. I need some white and blue cards. I'm not used to this mic being gone. It's up here. It's muted. I'm trying my new fancy mic. Hopefully it's working better. Problem with this mic is it's not high quality, of course, but it's also, like right now I have a big box fan blowing right on me, and so it picks up that fan a lot, whereas I'm hoping this one might get this like this dull roar in the background, but it's not as a active wind sound that the this mic leaves me. Alright, so I have 3, so I'm absolutely gonna keep it. This is one of the most powerful spells. That's why it's 4. Let me add 1 every turn. So that's a black and a white. Oh, I screwed up, but my deck saved my butt anyway. Alright, so this is green or red. I need both. But I have 2 reds, so I'm going to go with the red. I can bring him in now. That's great. So at the beginning of my upkeep phase, my main pre-combat main phase, he'll be losing life every turn. That's his new. Isn't that fancy? Fancy. Fancy, fancy pants. Alright, so this one, if I pay 1 and discard a land or shrine, he does damage. I don't want to do that. This one automatically does damage to any target. So we'll save, bring him in. We're going to kill his creature first, because his creature is doing damage to me every turn. That's a cool card. Boom. Alright, so let's bring in this guy. Pay 1 and discard a land card or a shrine card. Okay. And then he does damage to a creature or a planeswalker. Okay. That's 2. 2. Okay. He's a 4. Alright, choose any target. That'll be him. Let me think about this. I'm going to have 4. Yep, that'll work. Alright, so I bring him in. I now have 4. So I'm now going to do this. Target him. Discard this copy I have of him. That kills him. So now he's going to be taking 4 damage every round, every turn, from this guy. And I'm gaining 4 life every turn. So I have this, deals 5 damage to target creature, tapped creature. So as soon as he attacks, I can kill it. To him. Alright, so now I'm going to take this. Alright, so to tap him would cost 2. Alright, I'm going to bring this Foretell. And a turn. So now as soon as he taps to attack with him, I will chop his head off with Iron Bird. Oh, it's 5 damage. Boo, I misread that. Okay. Well, that's right. Next turn, after he does his 6 damage to me, then I will kill him. He boosts him a little bit. Alright, so let's see. I need to do 5 damage. I need to kill him with 5 damage. So I'm going to do this. And he dies. Alright. Pretty good when you don't have to mulligan out and stuff like that, so. So 17 out of 20, not bad, not bad. Alright, gonna try my shrines again. Alright, I'm running out of time, so. Alright, so this is only 2 lands. None of them I can use. So I have to mulligan. Still only 2 lands, but I really don't want to get rid of any more. So I'm probably going to lose this one, but hey, we'll give it a shot. Get rid of you. Alright, I definitely need the white on this. I have 2 white. I'll do the red on this guy. And we'll put him in Fortell. So if you're not familiar with Fortell, it only came out during one set, so there's not a lot of cards that had this, but you pay 2 no matter what it is of any color, and it puts it in a little Fortell area, like exiles it out of the game, and then you pay its Fortell cost to cast it, which is typically cheaper than its full cost. So this one does 5 damage to a tapped creature. It normally costs two of any color and 1 white, so a total of 3. With its Fortell cost, it only costs 1. The problem is you cannot cast it from Fortell immediately. You have to wait till at least 1 turn. I can do nothing, which was my concern with only 2 lands. Alright, so as soon as he taps it, I can kill it, so that's good. He's going to tap it to attack me, and even if he gets a +1/+1 token on it. Wait a minute, is that hexproof forever? Ooh, never mind, I can't kill it because this is target creature. Nice, Chromatic Lantern is what I need. That's what I need. I wonder if I have one in this deck. Alright, I'm done. There's no point because not getting any lands. So I need to add the Tree of Life and the Chromatic Lantern to this here deck. Let's check them out. Check it out. Shriners. Alright, first of all, I'm going to put Mox. See what kind of Mox cards I have. Here we go. Oh, this is flummoxed. This one, Mox Opal. Creatures and Planeswalkers. Yeah, I don't have a lot of creatures and Planeswalkers in this deck. I have a lot of enchantments and stuff. So none of those work. Let me see craft. You seriously tell me there are no other Mox cards in the whole world? Whatever, man. Whatever. Alright, let's undo the craft. Should have done that first. Undo the craft, thank you. Now, what was it I was looking for? I was looking for... Mind from blank. Let's go get rid of these. I know it was an artifact. Artifact. And it costs 3, you know that. Really nice art. This is a really good card, by the way. But again, I said I don't have a lot of creatures, so I don't care. I'm mainly looking for the mana ramps. Ones that give me any kind of mana. This is such a dumb card. It takes so long to last. When it triggers, it's amazing. But it takes 12 turns for it to trigger. So, alright guys, so I think I'm running out of time, so I will talk with you guys later. Tomic, thanks for hanging out with me, appreciate you. Don't forget to check him out every morning. Tell him Svenster77 sent you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, whatever else you do. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.